Are you unintentionally damaging your brain's potential and desperately looking for the key to unlock it? I bet you all must have questioned at least once in your life whether your diet is good or bad for your mental well-being. Well, the truth you are looking for and the secret to unlock your brain's full potential is right there on your plate. And experts can tell your brain's potential just by looking at what you eat. Yes, you heard it right. The food you eat and all the teeny tiny choices you make in your kitchen can enhance your brain's potential. So, just dream about knowing the foods that not only satisfy your taste buds, but also boost the health and functioning of your brain cells. But wait, do you need to have a degree in nutrition or neuroscience? Well, the answer is no, because I am here to tell you all about the complex concepts into bite-sized, digestible information. So don't worry, and get ready to be inspired because I got you. In this video, I am going to share some hush-hush nutrients that will boost your brain's health miraculously. So stick around to discover some surprising food items that not only affect your brain health, but also boost your cognitive functions and enhance your precision. Your brain's chemistry. Human brain is approximately composed of 60% fats and 40% mix of carbohydrates, proteins, water, etc. And it weighs about 3 pounds. It develops over time in response to our learning environment. Different hormones, enzymes, and even diet have an impact on your brain's chemistry. But are you aware of the fact that your gut and brain are in constant communication? Wonder why I asked? And it's because there is a fascinating link between what you swallow and how your brain works. This twisted connection is made possible by neurons. Neurons consist of dendrites, an axon, and a cell body, which take messages back and forth throughout the body for proper functioning. But does it matter? Well, yes, because an unhealthy diet can have serious consequences. So what happens when you eat something without giving it a thought? The neurons present in the gut send signals to modify the brain. And this modification is the part where it gets interesting. The unhealthy food that you consumed disturbed the gut-brain axis, and your intelligence, thinking and learning starts to change. It's horrific, isn't it? It also releases excessive stress hormones, which kickstart the abnormal activation of the brain's microglia and astrocytes at unexpected times when they should remain hidden. It targets some specific parts of the brain, such as the hippocampus. Unfortunately, hippocampus inflammation can jolt your cognitive abilities. Wait, aren't there any food items which can help you maintain your brain's health? Well, you guessed right. There are some foods rich in specific fats, minerals, fruits, and vitamins that can increase your cognitive functioning. One of them is omega-3 fatty acids. It is also known as A-linolenic acid. Research has shown that omega-3 fatty acids prove to be the best to improve brain functioning, and its deficiency causes inflammation leading to negative cognitive effects. However, it is an essential fatty acid, which means your body cannot synthesize it and you need to provide it through a proper diet. But you can do it, right? Eat some walnuts, edible seeds, and fatty fish, which have omega-3 fatty acid to maintain your brain's health. On the other side, omega-6 fatty acid also plays a very crucial role in the brain's functioning. It also helps to regulate your metabolism, maintain bone health, and promote hair growth. But some omega-6 fatty acids promote inflammation, and you can even get complex regional pain syndrome, which is worse. But to your surprise, researchers have found out that docosahexaenoic acid can lower the inflammation that happens in the brain following brain injury. It also prevents the death of our injured neurons. There is also a secret about DHA, and it is that DHA proves to be very shocking during pregnancy. Do you know why? Because it improves the development of neurons in the fetus. In fact, DHA can boost the formation of new neurons and enhance cognitive abilities if taken at a young age. Research has shown that a low amount of DHA can cause serious complications related to neurogenesis, and in turn, it can mess up your behavior and mental functioning. However, it's never too late. Right. You can still start taking omega-3 and 6 fatty acid, which can reverse these negative effects. Eating fruits can also boost your brain's health. Certain fruits have antioxidants in them. They act as a shield to protect our brain cells, which in turn improves overall cognitive function. But when it comes to protecting against some Alzheimer's diseases, vitamins play a very crucial role. Some vitamins like B6, B12, and folic acid help to break down a substance called homocysteine that, when elevated, is responsible for developing Alzheimer's disease. Ensuring a proper amount of vitamins in your diet can also lower the risk of cognitive decline. Your optimal brain functions can also be supported by the intake of some specific minerals like copper, zinc, iron, and sodium. However, it is always better to get in touch with your doctor so that you cannot exceed the required limit of these nutrients. After all, you have to embrace the term eat healthy, stay healthy. Which food should you avoid? Anyway, it is always a good idea to know about the food you eat beforehand, isn't it? Because a bad diet can mess up your physical well-being and brain. Against your expectations, all the beverages out there that have artificial sugar in them pose a great threat to your brain's health, and it may lead to irritability and anxiety, and can also disturb your sleep pattern because excessive sugar in your food can influence your learning and memory. So, it is always important to be cautious about such food that can alter your brain's functioning. Also, your waistline is a concern for you, right? So, you always avoid those foods that have fat in them. In fact, a high-fat diet isn't just a concern about your waistline, but a concern about your brain's health because it can lead to oxidative stress. Are you familiar with the term oxidative stress? No! Well, it's a process that destroys or damages the cell molecules, including DNA, and the consequences can include damage to your hypothalamus and hippocampus parts of the brain. High-fat diet can activate the microglia, which can cause inflammation in these areas of the brain. Inflammation in the hypothalamus increases appetite, which leads to more eating, and more eating leads towards obesity. And you have heard of the phrase, obesity is a house where diseases find residence. Your brain is one of them. The more high-fat diet you take, the more inflammation occurs. And this inflammation can lead to the death of neurons. Scientists have found that it can even slow down the recovery process of injured neurons, causing decreased neurogenesis, and it makes it even harder for the brain to get back to its health. Now let's talk about some trans fats, because you might be taking them unknowingly. But how? Through diet, of course, because these are artificial fats that are prepared solely for consumption. And when you take those fats through diet, it increases your risk of getting cognitive issues and anxiety. You can even get Alzheimer's disease. Commercially produced items such as cakes and cookies, snacks, frosting, etc. have trans fats. And now you have decided to be aware of this fat too to protect your brain's health. Smart move. What does it mean for you? Say bye-bye to all the artificial sugary food and say hello to the diet that can improve your mental functioning. From now on, when you have anything on your plate, observe its effects on your well-being. Introduce yourself to different food items, one at a time, and observe the changes in your physical and mental well-being. Because when you go clean, you will feel much better, fresh, and active. I hope you all have learned something from this journey into the world of brain nourishment. Small changes today lead toward long-term improvement. So hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe to my channel because I will help you make informed choices to boost your mental well-being. Stay healthy, stay tuned because your brain deserves the best.